So you can't have public masses, you can't have, gatherings in church and things like that. And like even for weddings, the weddings are basically all postponed. Funerals are limited to a small number of people, just immediate family. And a lot of times we've just been going just directly to the cemetery. We haven't been able to have church services because of the spread of the virus. And so right now, for example, school children, there's 600 in the school, and they are all using Zoom and Google Classroom. And so they log in every day, and through Zoom, they're able to see each other. I don't know how any of this works, but I all know it's working.
For my work, we are on essential employees only, and although I could be essential, everything I do, I can do from home. So I haven't been into the office for near a month now.
I am out covered in germs from just touching mailboxes all day and everything that I handle. So hopefully trying to do my part the best that I can by wearing masks and gloves now. For me, from my perspective, from being a letter carrier, just being out every day, I think they should have way earlier closed down parks and more public areas, and they should have limited a lot earlier, like how many people could be in a store at one time.
Tonight, nursing homes across the country scrambling to increase safety protocols as healthcare experts warn that the elderly face the highest risk.
The rest of the country gets a cold. Black people get pneumonia, is what Ayanna says all the time. And I think it's really important for us to recognize that when we are coming up with policies, that we have proper data and that they are going to be targeted, so that the communities that are being impacted get the kind of resources that they need in order to be able to fight this pandemic.
Basically, all the restaurants are closed. All the businesses are closed. And originally we were thinking first it was April 2nd, then it was April 15th, then it was April 20th. Now we're hearing April 30th, possibly to start, opening things up again. So the economic disaster in our area is very intense. We've lost a lot of the day laborers, the bus boys, dishwashers, wait staff. They've all been laid off. Here at St. Pat's, we have 115 employees. And right now we've been keeping them on payroll, and the teachers are getting paid, the aides are getting paid, maintenance is getting paid, the cemetery workers are getting paid. So we're trying to keep everything going the best we can. So we've had to make a lot of different adjustments in that way. Ministerial speaking, because of the virus, the hospitals have basically closed, and usually there's only one priest that's allowed into the hospitals, and they have to be well certified and have gone through testing. So they're the only one that's ministering in the hospital. If we get a call for a person that's ill, one of us will go, but we have all the gloves and the masks and things like that. So we, for the sick calls and things like last rites and everything like that. So it's a whole new way of doing things. We started something, actually, if you look on our Instagram page and website, we did outdoor confessions for the past 2 weeks. We have set up tents, and people drive up, one person in the car drives up, and they speak to the priest 6 feet apart, and they go to confessions that way. So we have drive-up confessions. Also, we've been televising our through YouTube, our YouTube channel. We have masses daily at 9 a.m. Sunday through Saturday. We've also had other devotions put up through YouTube, Stations of the Cross, the Rosary, and things like that. So we're trying to stay in contact with people the best we can. We've been sending out robocalls, asking people to call us if they need anything in particular. And then we have our outreach program, which is all, totally dependent upon donations. And we have prepared packages for drive-by pickup. So people tell us they're coming by, and we'll bring out grocery bags to them, to their vehicles, and then they take them home. So there's a lot of good community relationship going on where everybody is helping each other out. So no one's really going it alone. And so we're assisting each other to the best that we can. And it has an ecumenical sense in that the local Protestant churches are also involved in this, and the temple that's in town. So everyone has a hand in doing something to aid. And like, we'll get one group will call us, do you have any of this? We'll send them that. We might need something from them. So there's a lot of sharing and swapping and things like that. And so, every day is a new adventure because you're never really going to know what's going to happen. Like I said, we went from a short period of a close down. Now it's going to be at least probably 6 weeks before we actually get ourselves up and running again. So there's a lot to take into consideration with that.
The people on my route do check up on me. They're saying that they've been praying for me for good health and to take care of myself. One lady on my route made me a face mask to wear, to being like, thank you for still being out here delivering the mail and our packages and all that.
I think the biggest thing for us is, like, on a Sunday, there's no one here. I mean, we're used to seeing thousands of people on a Sunday, and now there's no one here. So that's been, I think, part of the bigger issue. If you look at my Facebook, I posted a picture of the empty church and the view from me looking out. And I said to the people, this is what we see every day. We don't see anyone here, but know that we're thinking of you. So I guess it affected us in that we're definitely becoming much more creative and coming up with ways to help people the best ways that we can. And this is something that you don't learn this in seminary. You don't learn how to deal with the pandemic, so you just begin to respond. And we did this contest through, I think it was Instagram and Facebook. What do you want to see Father Bissix do? And there were 3 different options, and the vast majority of people did this dance party. So he posted that, and it has, I told him he shouldn't quit his day job, but it's come across really well, and people have gotten a kick. It's a way of adding a little bit of humor to break some of the tension. And it's also a way for the people to see a different side of us.